Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me. I am one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Peryite's protection. Returning to High Rock, our shepherd lost his way, and I fear Peryite's wrath may consume those who remain with him. Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Have you ever been to Darkwater Crossing? Terrible name for such a beautiful place.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
The fairest prices and the highest quality in Skyrim.
The time has come. I have done all that can be done. There is nothing left. No quests to be undertaken, no villains to be slain, no challenges to face. Except for you. You are my last challenge. Only you can send me to Sovngarde with honor. Make your preparations. When you're ready, come find me at my last vigil.
You? What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away.
The Dawnguard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire menace. What do you say?
Someone do something.
We're vampire hunters. We search out and destroy those blood-sucking scum wherever we find them. Ha! Isran's going to like you. Go talk to him at Fort Dawnguard, southeast of Riften. He'll decide if you're Dawnguard material.
I cannot best you.
You shame Mara!
Are you my gallant hero? Have you come to whisper?
You! What are you? Please, take Mother Mara's blessing to wash this unease away. Mother guides me to those flickering souls who are yet to cast themselves on the fire for tomorrow's utopia. She sees in you potential which can avert calamity. I, her most devoted servant, need you to believe in the goodness of your heart, in love.
Never done an honest day's work in your life for all that coin you're carrying, eh, lad? I'm saying you've got the coin, but you didn't earn a septim of it honestly. I can tell. Oh, but that's where you're wrong, lad. Wealth is my business. Maybe you'd like a taste. I've got a bit of an errand to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands. And in my line of work, extra hands are well paid. Simple. I'm going to cause a distraction. You're gonna steal Medesi's silver ring from a strongbox under his stand. Once you have it, I want you to place it in Branche's pocket without him noticing. Sorry, I usually have a nose for this kind of thing. Never mind then, lad. If you change your mind, come find me.
Look, I don't really know you. I'm really getting tired of your excuses. When you borrowed the money, you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
I know I did. But how was I to know the shipment would get robbed?
Next time, keep your plans quieter, and nothing would have happened to it.
What? Are you telling me you robbed it? Why? Why are you doing this to me?
Look, Shadow, last warning. Pay up or else. All I care about is the gold. Everything else is your problem. Yeah? What's your problem?
I had another run-in with the Thieves' Guild.
I want to talk to you.
Be careful, Mule. The Thieves' Guild has Maven Blackbriar at its back.
You're a stranger
One
here
snap
too,
of the
huh?
fingers and you could end up in Riften jail.
I've been adventuring across Tamriel since I was a fresh-faced young woman barely able to swing a blade. My travels have taken me from High Rock to Valenwood, elsewhere to Morrowind, and all points in between. Many years ago I lost my blade, Grimsever, within a Dwemer ruin. I took it as a sign that I was wasting my days in search of wealth. You and I are alike. We seek challenge and great fortune. But for me, that's where the similarities end. You see, Riften is my great beast to be slain, and my fortune comes from gratitude and trust. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association? They're the worst kind. Even the Dark Brotherhood abides by a strict set of rules and tradition. These thieves are just rabble. What do you think? That's a shame. Too many people in Riften share your view, and look where it's getting them. It's going to take more than just myself and Eren to help this city. It has to want to help itself first. It's been difficult. I've taken the burdens of this city's problems upon myself, and I keep running into impossible obstacles. Corruption, lies and deceit are the order of the day here. If it wasn't for Eren, the young man who saved my life, I think I'd already have given up long ago. It was Eren who found me dying outside of a Dwemer ruin. If he hadn't brought me here and nursed me back to health, I would have died. When my strength returned and he told me about the problems plaguing Riften, I decided fate brought me here for a reason. So I stayed. They represent the reason I'm here. I can't just ignore it.
Have you visited Rorikstead lately? No matter how harsh the winter, the crops that grow there never falter. Come on! Enjoy your last Still here. You lead. I'll follow. That's what I thought. there? What I thought. You're as good as dead. I am sorry, but you left me with no choice. Don't even think of letting me linger on your list.
I'll see you burn!
You won't get away. That's what I thought. Enjoy your last breath. That was your decision. But you left me with no choice.
Hello, traveler. You look tired. Perhaps Drobar can assist. For starters, he has 10 bottles of mead with your name on them. Well, they will, as soon as he finds a pen. And an unrelated question. Do you have a pen he can borrow? Right now, Drobar's own name. He puts them on all his things. But he shares it with someone named Blackbriar. Is your name Blackbriar? If so, perhaps there is no need for a pen. Drobar is not sure. Perhaps the circle of candles is a clue. Also the corpse. One thing Drobar does know is that whoever this was, he did not write his name on the shack. Drobar has looked everywhere, and it is clear the place now belongs to him. Yes, Drobar has always been luckier than most. He is always finding things on the ground that do not have anyone's name on them. That is how Drobar knows what is his. It has always been this way. Otherwise, one of the other orphans will wear his socks. Of course, right this way. Over here. Some plates he found in a fort. They are made of a special wood that comes from trees. They're very valuable in Valenwood. This this is a kettle full of wine bottles. They used to be full of wine, but a high-up came by one day and wrote her name on all of them. But they are still valuable for the glass. Very good material for making windows. Over here is where Drobar keeps his torches and pitchforks. Very handy if you want to start a rebellion. Lastly, this is where Drobar sleeps and keeps a record of his belongings. He would move the piles of burnt wood, but he is not sure if they belong to another. Drobar cannot tell if there are names on them. You are most welcome.
Have you ever
Drobar
been to Dark Water
has
Crossing?
lived a
Terrible
blessed
name for
life.
such a beautiful place.
It is only right that he share it. Drobar would even offer you his most treasured secrets, if his memory could recall what it was.
You're as good as dead. Yes? Now, where did Drobar put his bed? Have we met? Go where the sands are warm.
You speak to a vigilant of Stendar. Cavort with any Daedra, and we will hunt you down. And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the God of Mercy. None escape the vigil. All come into the light.
You won't come on. Let's see you put up a fight.
Damn you. Is someone there?
There you are.
I have to admit, I'm disappointed.
Ha! Found you.
Oh, hey there. You here to join the Dawn Guard too? Truth is, I'm a little nervous.
I've never done anything like this before. I hope you don't mind if I walk up with you. Hey, don't tell Isran I was afraid to meet him by myself. Not the best first impression for a new vampire hunter, I guess.
Here to join the Dawn Guard? Good. Isran will decide if you've got what it...
Why are you here, Tolan? The Vigilance and I were finished with each other a long time ago.
You know why I'm here. The Vigilants are under attack everywhere. The vampires are much more dangerous than we believed.
And now you want to come running to safety with the Dawn Guard, is that it? I remember Keeper Carset telling me repeatedly that Fort Dawnguard is a crumbling ruin, not worth the expense and manpower to repair. And now that you've stirred up the vampires against you, you come begging for my protection.
Isran, Carset is dead. The Hall of the Vigilance, everyone, they're all dead. You were right, we were wrong. Isn't that enough for you?
I never wanted any of this to happen. I tried to warn all of you. I am sorry, you know? So who are you? What do you want? You heard right. I'm glad word's finally starting to get around. But that means it won't be long before the vampires start to take notice as well. I need someone out in the field taking the fight to the damn vampires, while we're getting the fort back into shape. Tolan was telling me about some cave the Vigilants were poking around in. Seemed to think it was related to these recent vampire attacks. Tolan, tell him about, what was it? Dim Hollow.
Yes, that's it. Dim Hollow Crypt. Brother Adelwald was sure it held some long-lost vampire artifact of some kind. We didn't listen to him any more than we did Isran. He was at the hall when it was attacked.
That's good enough for me. Go see what the vampires were looking for in this Dim Hollow Crypt. With any luck, they'll still be there. Here, you should take a crossbow. Good for taking out those fiends before they get close. Feel free to poke around the fort and take what you need. There isn't much yet, but you're welcome to anything you can use.
I'll meet you at Dim Hollow. It's the least I can do to avenge my fallen comrades.
Tolan, I don't think that's a good idea. You Vigilants were never trained.
I know what you think of us. You think we're soft, that we're cowards. You think our deaths proved our weakness, and are granted you do not have to face the same test and be found wanting.
You there, boy. Stop skulking in the shadows and step up here. What's your name?
My name is Agmir, sir.
Do I look like us?
last breath.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Riches beyond imagining. I found these words inscribed in ancient dwarven ruins in the Reach. I believe they mark the entrance to a forgotten city. My brother went in a few days ago and hasn't returned. I need someone I can count on to go in after him and bring him back alive. I've heard great things about you, which is why I'm asking for your help. I'll be waiting for you in the ruins. Please hurry. And remember, riches beyond imagining. Cassia.
Got the fleetest steeds in all of Skyrim. Suppose so. Got one all saddled if you've got the coin. You've got a deal. It's the one with the saddle. Right? Man like you needs a war horse. Of course. Of course.
Thank you.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded. I'll be glad when this beast is gone from here. I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice. It's your decision.
What do you want?
I've been looking. Let's see. I have a letter.
Found you, I did. Numenar says he wants someone. Levanos finds them.
I was hoping
and
to find
here
someone.
you
Thank you.
are.
I hope this does the
Heroes always wandering around, easy to find. Good thing, because she's in danger. Who does it matter? What does it matter? You're a hero. You look the type. It's what you do. Someone's in danger, or my friends are in danger. Will be in danger. Whichever. You find the danger, you stop the danger, you get treasure. Simple, easy. Not really, though. Someone always wants you to fetch something random. Yes! No. Maybe. Hard to explain. Not my area. Too broken. Too many mechanisms, mostly unmoving. Can take you down, though. Introduce you to the team. Let them explain. They love explaining. Two? Not two. Down, deep down. Low as you can go. Can't expect a chronographer to operate any other way, can you? Have to go down no other way. Could use a gate, but I broke that. No, your way is Stonehole Mine. Nice place. Has a contingency. It's right there on your little map. Very nice map, too. But I talk too much. Go to Stonehole Mine. Go deep. Find the way to our little town. Take me with you.
Follow? No, take me with you. What you see isn't what I am. Let me shut down. You take what glows from this husk. Take me deep down, and we'll see where that leads us. Yes, perfect. Not really. Not from me. Just take the part that glows. You'll see. See? Much better. Take a fabricant, stop his time. If his numena's intact, he'll be fine. Just the real me here. Just the numena. Easier this way. No waiting up for me. No me getting stuck in walls. That happens a lot for some reason. But we're wasting time, really. Go to Stonehole Mine. Little place near Dawnstar. Old, abandoned, third era. Very nice. Southwest of Dawnstar. Go!
Where are you? Ha! Found you. Enjoy your last breath.
What you want, stranger? I have a date with the marsh, and the chorus that calls it home. Ha! Don't worry. I'll make sure your cousin gets plenty of exercise before he chews my leg off. Ha! Then let me make sure you carve it correctly. I apologize for giving you such a hard time, but you adventurers make such easy targets. Greetings, brave traveler. My clan once knew me as Anam La. The fighters I stand beside, however, call me the Swamp Knight. Well, it's a short story. I carry a sword. I'm from the swamps of Black Marsh. Do you need me to continue, or can you piece it together from here? You're a clever one. Saw right through my glib response. All right, I'll tell you. But it's a long story. So you might want to sit down for this one. I was hatched in a small tribal village, lost in the swamps between Thorn and Hellstrom. In other words, in the middle of nowhere. As the hatchling of a small and pitiful clan, I couldn't afford to travel to the city and train under the guidance of the tribal guard. You speak of the rootworm. Not a preferred method of travel on account of speed. Smugglers prefer the secrecy, however. Nothing we were involved with in our little neck of the swamp. There were visitors. In fact, every few years, a recruiter from the city would come to the village and conscript those in the clan who showed promise. Only a handful of hatchlings were chosen. All of them were males. Males I bested in combat 100 times over. I figured the only way I'd be a soldier was to train on my own. So, one night, I went out into the deepest swamps with nothing but a hist branch. I committed myself to killing a feather serpent. On the second night, I thought I'd vanquish 3. By the first hour, My only goal was to survive. Somehow, I managed. I labored through the bog and hid inside a hollowed-out tree. I waited and watched for predators. And as I watched, I learned. I saw how the serpent camouflaged itself in the foliage, how the Leviathan waded effortlessly through the swamp, simply by refusing all effort. I saw how on bright days the lizard used the Hackwing's own shadow to scuttle around unseen, and how on dark days all creatures clung to the mist. By the time I was grown, I could slay 5 feathered serpents with a single slash and do it with my eyes closed. True enough, the name came when I joined the company of fighters, many of whom were celebrated warriors from all over Tamriel. There were members who served as honor guards for tribal chieftains, and those who trained under guild masters and various regiments of the Empire. There were even retired assassins from the renowned shadow scales of legend, but none knew of who I was, or why I was recruited to join the company. The truth was, I was never supposed to be there. I had found the invitation on a courier while traveling west toward Gideon. Undaunted, I told them the story of how I trained to become a knight. I used that exact word. In truth, I'd only heard the word knight in passing, but when travelers from strange lands used the term, their words spoke with a tone heavy with reverence. That's how I wanted them to speak about me. Naturally, the company laughed uproariously at my expense. They dubbed me the Swamp Knight, and I've been that ever since. Oh, they did, but Dalum A assured them I was on the up and up. He was our leader and the one who assembled the crew. I never asked him why. Maybe he was just curious. Maybe he ascribed it to fate. Maybe he thought he could make a wife out of me. That poor fool never had a chance. As opposed to going backwards? I haven't thought about it, but your company makes me long for the old days. In truth, I only came to Skyrim to rid myself of that urchin. Now that I'm here, maybe I'll adventure for a bit. Or maybe I'll forge a new legend, right here in this adorable little puddle the Nords call a marsh.
Enjoy your last breath. You're outmatched. That's what I thought. Look at that. A cave. Who knows what could be down there? Did you hear something? You won't get away. Enjoy your last breath. I'm disappointed. Is someone there?
Gonna die for that.
Enjoy your last breath. You won't get away.
Expecting that word. I
Over here. You're outmatched. I have to admit, I'm disappointed.